Alright, let's talk about being resourceful. By being resourceful, I don't mean that go get a ton of resources or in terms of cash or mental talent or skill or whatever you have you. No, look inwards. And quite often we don't realize we have resources that we don't even think of as resources. And I'll give you a few examples just to provoke your thoughts. Uh, when you look around, and sometimes you can ask a third party to look around and see what is there of value that they see in you, in your business, or your employees, and maybe they'll come up with something that you hadn't thought of as a resource. I'll give you a few examples and let's see if they make sense to you. And the overall objective is to create value in your business, or maybe to reduce your cost. Maybe that will help you increase sales, or maybe it helps you overall increase your profitability. A long time back, um, and it is one of the significant things that um, we have done in the past that was totally unexpected. A long time back, our software unit was in limbo. The software that we were selling had issues, and we had outsourced the development of software. And while that was taking its good sweet time, it always takes longer than any guy, analyst, programmer, whatever have you, they give you an estimate of. And we really had nothing to do. And every day, of course, your bills pile up, and you are frantic. Now, through this process of self-evaluation and seeing if you can come up with something that can generate some revenue, um, we thought of posting our mailing list on our website and offering it for sale to other companies who are in a similar business or needed to attract that marketplace that we were targeting. Now, that mailing list was not like an email list. That we had spent a lot of money calling all the organizations, and our software was for larger organizations with proper IT departments. And that included company name, company address, the IT director's name, his telephone, fax, etc., and all that. And long distance telephone calls in those days used to be expensive. So we had spent a lot of money in getting that mailing list, and that was probably more than 50,000 was the strength of our mailing list. I mean, more than 50,000 names and addresses, and that was to be one of the reasons to for us to be successful. But right now, at that moment, we didn't have a product to sell to them, so we posted that on our website just as, hey, throw it up there, let's see what happens. And to our surprise, people started showing interest in that, and somebody would order mailing list by state or by zip code or whatever. In that 1 year, we sold $75,000 worth of our mailing list. Now you may say that's not a big amount. True. But when you have nothing really going on, every little bit helps. And for us that year, it probably paid more than our rent. You can let Another thing that you can think of is, let's say you have a very successful website and successful in terms of traffic. If you're getting a lot of traffic, you can let other people advertise on your website, even for nominal amounts. If it covers the cost of hosting, etc., why not? You can include other people's flyers in your packages. Look at this company, Artistic Labels. They sell labels that you stick on the top of your envelopes. And they also have other print businesses, but they sell it to you for such little amount, so cheap, that you wonder how can they do it. But when you get your product, that product is accompanied by 20, 30 flyers from other companies. And the other companies obviously pay them. So they more than recover their cost of shipping and then some by letting other people advertise. They have volume, other companies that don't have volume, so they basically use them as an advertising vehicle. advertising co-op. This requires a little bit of programming. So if you have programming help, or the people you are co-oping with, if they have programming help, what happens is what you buy advertisements online. Let's say you're buying pay-per-click ads, and they rotate them. Every time somebody clicks on the ad, one time it goes to you, second time the second person who clicks on it goes to a second person, third person, fourth, however many people are participating in that co-op. And you all benefit. You can't necessarily buy ads that inexpensively. If you have volume, your rate goes down, you have better, your cost per click goes down. You can do things which without that volume you cannot do. This way, you all benefit by pooling your resources together. Sometimes even competitors do that because it's better than getting no customer rather than sharing a customer. So look around. You may have something of value, like our mailing list. You can let other people advertise or include their flyers in your packages. Go for a co-op. You may have numerous things that you can do. It's all looking at taking stock of your skills, your physical assets, and what have you. So I hope it helps.